Angie Pratt, and I've been fortunate to have gotten numerous Cloverleaf grants over the past year. One of our grants was to make what we call lab packs, and lab packs are learning activities for with books for parents and children. And these are some samples of our lab packs, and they contain books and activities that parents can do at home. And they take the bags home for a week, do the activities, bring them back. Our most recent grant is providing games for parents to do at home, math games. Each week they get a different game to take home, and a lot of them have manipulatives, and that's what the money was used to buy, the materials that go home with the parents. It has been so exciting that even though I got grants numerous years ago, they are continuing to help our students year after year.
I'm Linda Walker, first grade teacher here at Crowders Creek. We're here at our Crowders Creek Elementary outdoor classroom. This is a unique area for us at Crowders Creek because we can bring children down and let them just observe different habitats around the school. We have a wetlands area, we have meadowlands, and then we have woodlands. So we just needed a little pathway cleared, we needed some gravel, just needed a way to get young children down here. It's a super place naturally for storytelling, story writing. It works great for science because we look at the seasonal changes over time.
My name is Kimberly Terry, and I am a middle school teacher, and now I'm at Griggs Road Elementary. I started at Crowders Creek Middle with this program a few years ago. We got a good bit of money to purchase GPS devices and the batteries that help run them, and also to fund some of our field trips. And with that money, we were able to start a club and got several students involved in after-school activities with geocaching. They learn all kinds of things, map skills, obviously geography, teamwork, cooperative learning.
Hi, I'm Wendy Howell, and I'm currently a 7th grade science teacher at HODGES Middle School. And in the past, I've applied for several Cloverleaf grants, and I have been very fortunate that I have received a few. Right here was the one we did last year, and I received money to have the students make games. So we've got a poster board, we got markers, we got paint, we got clay, and what the students would do is they would have to come up with games based on the concept we just did. And for example, I took some of the cell pieces out when we got to the cells, and the pieces that they made for the games actually had to resemble a part of a cell. And another one of the ones I received was to use music in science class. That one was a lot of fun. I still use those every year for different areas. But the students really get into the music.
Hey, my name is Taylor Cleveland.
Hey, my name is Tara Hughes.
Hey, my name is Valerie.
Last year we were all in the street hall class at KINARD.
We'd either save our money for little things, or we would save it all together for the bigger things.
And then we got to eat at family's
It taught me how to save my money and invest for the big stuff.
Thanks, Cloverleaf!
Hi, I'm Sherry Kane. I teach at Oak Ridge. When I applied for the Cloverleaf grant, I was at Crowders Creek Elementary School. It was the snow cone machine. The reason that I applied for this grant was special needs students have a lot of difficulties with counting, social skills, and so they got to advertise on the morning news. They made posters. The students thought we were so cool because we were the snow cone crew, and they had to count the money. We tied it into our behavior system in the classroom, where they had to deposit into their checking account and withdraw for privileges or for candy, things like that. We donated to the American Red Cross. We donated to, we had a family whose house burned down, so we donated money to them.
HODGES, and I'm a 3rd grade teacher at BETHANY Elementary School, and I've been very fortunate to have received a couple of Cloverleaf grants. One of the grants that I received was called Lights, Camera, Action, and it enabled me to purchase digital cameras and a video camera for my classroom. And the children were able to use the cameras to create their own work. They were even able to check the cameras out and take home to bring pictures back. And with their pictures they've taken. They've made projects here at school. One project they did were digital ABC books where they had a topic and they worked together. They took the pictures, they loaded them into the computer themselves. And my purpose was to expose them to as much technology as possible for them to feel comfortable with it and to design lessons that would be more engaging for them to get them on.
My grant was entitled Tantalize and Improvise with Creative Pattern and Rhyme. I was looking for ways to use my standard that's about improvising and creating patterns on our own, and I found books that connected students to instruments so that we can bring the literature to life in music. This grant has brought so much excitement to the music room. We are using books that go with instruments. For example, in the 5th grade, we've been doing drum beat in our feet, and these are stories and poems and rhymes, and we've taken these and used these drums that came along that we ordered with the money from the grant. Off to the Sweet Shores of Africa is another book we've used with the older boys and girls, and they get a chance to, at first, copy the patterns from the poems and rhymes, and then they make up their own.
Hi, I'm Nadine Cash from KINARD Elementary School, and I have written 2 Cloverleaf grants in the past 12 years. The first one I want to talk about was the one I wrote in 1999. It was integrating circus arts into a juggling curriculum. If you can see right here, all of this equipment was purchased with the grant. Juggling is taught during class. 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. They can use all of this equipment. They start out with scarves, which you can see back here, and then as they get older and older, they can use the other equipment. How much fun would it be if I could get a group of these kids and they could go out and perform, in the community? And that's exactly what we've done at KINARD. We have a wonderful juggling club that's for 4th and 5th graders, and believe it or not, they can ride the unicycles, they can walk on the stilts, they can use just about every piece.
My name is Cheryl Robertson, and I'm the media specialist at KINARD Elementary School. In 2007, through a meeting that I had with the Environmental Liaison Group at the Museum of York County and the City of Rock Hill, they offered an opportunity for people to make South Carolina fence gardens. The only problem was the money. I thought, well, 3rd grade, South Carolina history, what a great way to do something for the environment and create an indigenous garden as well as teach about South Carolina agriculture and horticulture. We applied for a grant and we got it. So we incorporated our grant and the South Carolina fence into our summer enrichment camp where our kids studied the plants that are indigenous to the area, the wildlife, and how to take care of things in our gardens without using up all of our natural resources.
Hi, I'm MICA BRAKEFIELD, and I work at Clover High School in the Clover Media Center. In 1999, I applied for a program grant for children's books for the 3-year-old program here at Clover High School. The 3-year-olds come in every week and check out books that were provided for us by the Clover grant. Also using the Clover grant books are the teacher cadets and other multiple classes. It's been a wonderful, wonderful addition to our collection. We're very appreciative of it.
Hi, I'm Nick LaFave. I teach environmental science at Clover High School. I applied for a Cloverleaf grant in the spring of 2009 and was happy to be awarded that. We used the funds from the grant to build a 2nd outdoor classroom on the banks of our pond. Without Cloverleaf, such projects wouldn't be possible. We built an outdoor classroom that can seat a full-size class, which will be used by not only science classes, but it'll be used by other classes here at the high school, as well as by elementary school students when they come to our nature trail area. It can be used for instruction, it can be used just for club meetings, like we do with the environmental club occasionally. We have a new Eagle Scout student who's using his Eagle Scout project is going to be to build a walkway to the new outdoor classroom, an actual wetlands boardwalk. So it's kind of other projects have grown out of this.
My name's Dan Leonard. I'm with the Clover High School Percussion Ensemble, and we put in for a grant a couple years ago and received some world excellent percussion that's normally not provided in the normal band budget, and it allows us to add a whole lot more different performance aspects to our percussion ensemble, and they're going to play a little bit of it for you today.